it's Rashid. So now I am going to make a tutorial based on the very well-known and very popular and very reliable application in terms of API testing, which is named as Apidog. So I'll be making some following videos based on some UI interface to be get acquainted with the UI interface, and following this way I will be making several videos so that anyone who is keen to use Apidog or have some basic idea, or someone new who wants to make some testing or make some career in terms of software testing or API testing, can have a look at this video and get understanding how Apidog actually works. So first thing first, here we can see this is the official website of Apidog. We there are two options, like how you want to start. Like if you want to have the client application, you can download it from here, and if you want to have the online version of Apidog, you can also use from it here. So I would prefer to use this one, the client application, and let's get started. Here it is. So this is the actually the application, where when you open, if there is any already entitled or already if you have created any projects within it, you can see it on the left side. If you wish to create a new one, you can clearly create a new project. Like here, click on this one and just to name it like test. And if you wish to include all the examples available throughout this application Apidog, there are some built-in applications, built-in examples. So you can use this, check this one, and you can just simply click on create. It will create automatically. So as we can see, our new project test has been created along with the examples. The examples, remember, we did take the checkbox include sample examples. Here are the examples. So there is also a introduction markdown document, which is very helpful, which will redirect you to your basic queries. Like if you wish to know how to send a API request, how to specify a new endpoint, how to create a test scenario, anything, including most asked questions, FAQs, how it works, how to publish documents. If you wish to proceed with the purchase of the Apidog subscription, then you can go for it. And there is also Apidog Europe, Apidog Markdown. Everything is so furnished here, so that anyone new can easily and simply learn and do some testing throughout the application. And also within the request, if we can if we have a look at this one, body, headers, cookies, authentication, preprocessor, post-processor, everything actually is designed to for some specific operations. They have some differences among them. For instance, if we look at the body, it has we can see none, form data, then JSON, then XML, then raw, binary, GraphQL, message pack. So they are actually different from each other. Like for form data is used in the body of an API request when sending a structured data actually, particularly in terms of handling file uploads, then submitting web form, then compatibility with older system, then efficient parsing, handling large data. So for that one, form data is used. And actually we can see that from the these options allow us to act different way, as which is also which allows us to make some customization within this interface. And here it is the JSON one, which is the most used, and basically this is basically used the most times for API request or API testing. We have the options for XML, the raw, the binary, the GraphQL, the message back. Now we MSG pack, and we have headers. As we can look here, headers. So it is another important thing. Headers in API request are used to provide metadata about the request and responses. It helps in communication between client and server by specifying details like content type, authentication, accept, and more. So it helps for authentication and security. Then also cross origin resource sharing and caching, performance optimization, and lots of things. We can see if we wish to have some like authorization, you can give some particular value within it. So yeah, here it is. That's all about headers. Headers are informations, like if you are having, if you are trying to send some particular products to from one place to another one, you have to put some, you have to put the address. So here within the endpoint we can see the address, and also you want to add some information like what kind of product you are sending. Is it fragile, or is it hot, or is it supposed to be cold stored, or what of it is a liquid or something, or plastic, it is it, how what is the weight, how much is the weight of this product. So you have to put all the information within it, so which is very important. Within headers you can do that. And cookies are also important. Cookies actually, using the cookies, you, it also works like authentication. Using the cookies, it holds your data for a certain time and it is volatile, so it will lose the data. So using the cookies you can do like some sort of SQL injection, or some way you want to sign in, or someone you are trying to input something within the request. And authentication, yeah, authentication actually it comes with a different whole different operation. It is very important to have the successful request. So you are requesting something, so you should be authenticated. And you can set this one for yourself, like it is says that it is inheriting from root. Here is the root, you can click on this one, you can click here, and here you can find the authentication, and you can use which one it is required. Most of the times it is required, it is asked to use the bearer token. Here you can select the bearer token and use the token you have from your source. So for now I will be explaining, I will explain it later, I will execute this one later as well. Here is preprocessor. So preprocessors actually allows you to align your data, like how the request should be, or how it helps you to make your request perfect. And post processor, how your it is also like same schema. So how you want your response to be acted upon your request, those are also important. And here you can see the settings for SSL certification, and encode URL, how you want to encode your URL. You can see the different types here. And that's all about request. Thank you.